Hi, Mr. Wiley here. I'm going to show you how to assemble the trombone fully in this video. Okay, so all you need to do is follow these steps. After that, I'm going to show you the two different ways to hold the trombone, which I call rest position and playing position. Only two ways. It's easy. And then I'll give you a little demonstration of how you first start to blow into the trombone and a couple sounds that you might get. And you can play along with that part if you'd like to practice that for now. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so switching to the handheld here. Here's my case. Yours might be black. It might look new or older. It's all good. I'm going to make sure that the logo is facing up. So here's my logo. It says Olds. Yours might say Jupiter or Yamaha, or there's various. I just want to make sure that's facing up. Here we go. I'm going to open the case. There's a couple latches. All right. And I'll show you the parts of the trombone before we then place it together. Okay, so three parts. You're going to find the bell, which literally looks like a bell, right? All right. Here's the slide. And your slide might be attached to the case with some mechanism like this, or Velcro maybe. A lot of cases are different. And then finally we have a mouthpiece, which we've already talked about. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how I put these things together. Okay, so we know the three parts of the trombone. Let's put them together, okay? So I'm going to move this down so you can kind of see my lap a little bit. All right, good. I've got the case open next to me. You should at this point as well. You should be able to name the parts, okay? Because I'm gonna pull them out. I'll name them as I go. So number one, I'm gonna get the case open. I'm gonna grab the bell. So here's the bell, and I'm gonna grab that with my left hand, and it's gonna go in my left lap with this other side facing between my legs, okay? So it's going right down the middle, all right? Nice. Next, on your slide, you will have a slide lock, okay? And I'll kind of show you that right here real quick. You're gonna grab that slide, and up around this area, see this has a little ball on it? I could kind of move that back and forth, okay? Show you there. All right, so if that's disengaged, then this is gonna fall down. It's gonna hit the floor and we're gonna dent it. We don't want that. We're gonna deal with that later. I'm gonna make sure that lock is engaged so nothing falls. Okay, important. I'm gonna get the bell in my left hand again. So I've got the slide lock is engaged. This slide has a low part and a high part, or I guess I should say a short part and a tall part. And that tall part is gonna face me. This is going between my legs. The tall part's gonna face me. Here, let me show you. See that? It's facing me. Now, these two parts are ready to go together, and all I have to do is bring that slide up, making sure I don't drop anything. I'm going to tighten this little screw here, and just like that, our trombone is mostly assembled. A good way to think is when I look down the trombone, do I see a V? Do I see a V there? Let me show you. Okay, so it might look like that. A different angle. Good. All right. Finally, we locate the mouthpiece. And all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to give it a slight drop in. Okay, I'm going to drop it into this little hole. Boom. And give it a slight twist. That's all you need to do. It's not going to move. Okay, do not bang it in. Don't twist it in too hard or anything. You'll get it stuck, and you'll need my help getting it out. Okay, so now the trombone's fully assembled, right? What next? We need to know how to hold the instrument. Okay, there's two ways: rest position, playing position. The hands stay the same both ways, so let me talk about that real quick. All right, with your left hand, you're going to make what kind of looks like a finger gun, like this, okay? See that? Remember, my trombone should be in my left lap, okay? You can kind of get a better angle here. So I've got this going on. All I have to do is slide that in here. The bottom part of my fingers can kind of wrap around this side. There's a little box here, right? Those fingers can wrap around, and then this long part of my finger gun can go along the side here, so it's going to end up underneath the mouthpiece, and then my thumb can go up the trombone. There's my left hand. Easy, right? Even easier is my right hand. I like to think of myself as an Italian who just cooked some good spaghetti, all right? And I've got three fingers together here, all right? And all that's going to do is I'm going to come around and I'm going to grab this bar, which connects the slide there, okay? So this is what it should look like when I'm holding, okay? I'll give you a quick look there. My hands are big. So if you have any questions, you can come ask me. All right? Now here's rest position with the bell in my left lap. Okay? Now playing position is I just lift that up to my lips. And it's more or less parallel with the ground. Okay? By the way, if the slide lock wasn't engaged and I let go of this, this would come falling off. It would fall on the ground and be dented. That's why it's so important the slide lock is on. Okay? So I want you to practice up to this point, assembling the trombone, naming the parts, getting the mouthpiece in, showing me rest position and playing position. I'll give you one more little thing to practice if you'd like, okay? I taught you how to buzz on the mouthpiece, right? Well, now that the trombone's set together, you can do that in the mouthpiece in playing position, and you'll get your first sounds on the trombone. Okay, you might get one of a few, and I'll show you a demonstration of each. So some people start on a low sound. That might sound like this. Remember, firm embouchure, good posture, steady air. Watch, I'll give it a shot. Take a deep breath, and I'm gonna buzz. All right, that might come naturally to you. Some people get a kind of a middle-ish sound, which might sound like this. Okay, give another demonstration of that. Here's rest. I go to playing. Okay, so those are what your first notes on the trombone are going to sound like. I'd like you to try to get both. Now, if you start with the low sound, you simply firm your lips and blow faster air to get a higher sound. If you start with the higher sound, you loosen those lips and slow down your air a little bit. Okay? Well, that's all you need to practice for now. Okay? Don't forget, it's very important that we continue to practice just buzzing with the mouthpiece like this. Okay? There's a lot of stuff to practice here, but you know, you take 5-10 minutes a day and you will improve. All right? Thank you. Have fun. You know where to find me if you need anything.